Sama-sama tayo babago muli para maging milyonaryo.
Philippine government debt rose for a third consecutive month in November. Treasury Bureau data puts the total outstanding debt at 16.1 trillion pesos for the month. This is nearly 0.5% higher than the October level. The increase was attributed partly to the peso's weaker value against the US dollar. The surge occurred amid a continued decline in the country's dollar reserves, which the government occasionally taps to pay off its debt. The country's gross international reserves in December recorded a drop for a third straight month. This was partly due to a drawdown on the government's deposits with the central bank to pay off its foreign currency debt obligations.
Philippine inflation accelerated for a third straight month in December. But it was the first time in 3 years in which the government achieved its annual inflation target.
The Bureau of the Treasury, or BTR, reported the country's debt rose as of end November 2024. The outstanding debt settled to 16.9 trillion pesos, up by 0.4% from 16.2 trillion pesos as of October. Domestic debt increased by 0.3% to 10.92 trillion pesos, higher than the end of the October level. In the meantime, external debt went up by 0.8% to 5.169 trillion pesos from 5.130 trillion pesos.
During Duterte's term, the Philippines was indeed recognized as one of the fastest-growing economies in Asia. The Build, Build, Build program significantly contributed to this growth, and the country was also considered relatively safe, with improvements in law and order. Duterte faced significant challenges, including the COVID-19 pandemic, which led to one of the longest and strictest lockdowns in the world. His administration was praised for successfully controlling the virus, placing the Philippines among the top countries in managing the pandemic. He also dealt with the ISIS insurgency in Mindanao, notably the 5-month-long siege of Marawi in 2017, which had a massive impact on the economy, but Duterte resolved it. However, the current administration under President Marcos Jr. has faced challenges, including the rising national debt, which reached P16.09 trillion by November 2024 and beyond. The peso's depreciation has also impacted the economy. Take note. No project at all. People need to know this. 1. What specific measures are you planning to implement to address the rising national debt and stabilize the economy? 2. With prices massively growing, what steps are being taken to control inflation and ensure that basic goods remain affordable for the average Filipino? 3. What immediate relief measures are being put in place to support communities and individuals directly affected by the economic downturn? ACAP. 4. What measures are being taken to improve social services, such as healthcare and education, amidst the economic challenges? 5. How will your administration ensure transparency and accountability in the allocation and utilization of public funds?